Oh God, it's bad.
You know,
it was their insides rotting. What, because they cooked?
I like the fact that the doctor examined her, thought her insides are rotting, then said, what have you been doing? Like a little cryptic, like a teacher I mean, Carl. Oh, that's amazing.
That was good though, come on.
Your insides rotting.
Her insides are rotting.
Have you told him about your auntie? What's your auntie's name? Was farted for 5 minutes and went to the doctor.
Aren't we shaving?
You're allowed to tell that one. You're allowed to tell that one. Well, I better go now, haven't I? Because it's there.
Did you meet? Just one more thing. Did you meet Barry?
Yeah.
How is he?
Yeah, he's very nice.
Did he say hello, Rick?
He went. He said, hello, Ricky. I love the office. I went, oh, don't go on about it, for Christ's sake, David. No.
Get lost.
I could listen or not listen to Ricky Gervais's voice
all day long.
Shut up.
Bye, mate.
Play me a record.
Up yours.
Here's Coldplay.
Oh, chimpanzee that monkey news.
Okay, monkey-related news from Carl Pilkington.
Right, do you know the monkey that went into space?
Yeah.
Yep.
It happened in 1958.
Right.
Now you know that.
Yeah.
Yes.
What did he do next?
What
he
did the
do
monkey do next?
Yeah.
One appearance on Celebrity Squares and it was like forgotten.
Right.
Yeah, cut a novelty record.
Yeah, just like Rick Waller.
I'll tell you what happened. He got back and all that.
He got back. Heroes welcome.
NASA sort of said, you know, you did a good job. And that's where a lot of people think, you know, it all ended.
Sure.
Yeah.
But NASA were like, well, hang on a minute. We
He's
spent a lot of
trained.
time, we've trained him up and stuff. So he's like, you know, he's saying, sure, you know, I've learnt a lot, I've still got it all, I've kept it all, I know what to do. So they said, right, we'll use you. So he turned into, like, a bit of a trainer at NASA.
We wanted to send you out on the top of an organ.
yeah. Put on this little bellhop outfit.
Could you smoke fags?
Yeah.
I'll have a go.
So they were getting in new monkeys. You know, the main man at NASA was saying, can you teach us the sound? He's going, of course I can. Do you know what I mean? I remember it all, I know what's going on, I'll tell him what buttons to press, what to do in emergencies, that sort of thing. It was technically sort of employed by the army.
Right,
Because
can I just fit in here? I don't know the story, Carl, and I might embarrass myself here. You've got an army of people out there that will probably send me an equally deranged email from a different website, but I'm pretty sure when they sent the monkey into space, it was to monitor his physiology. He didn't press any buttons or learn to dock or take off. It was just the effects of weightlessness and space on, basically a primate. I'm pretty sure he was tied in with electrodes to his head. So, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be proved.
But even if that were the case, and he had learned to press one or two very basic buttons.
Definitely not. Definitely
But
not.
even if it were the case, I'm
definitely
pretty certain they wouldn't have brought him back to train up Neil Armstrong.
Right, definitely. Go on.
Him going, Neil, what are you going to say when you come out there?
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of just saying, hello, I'm on the moon.
Hello, it's made of cheese. Don't say that.
Don't
What
say
about? I've noticed that you got little legs,
Yeah.
right? But mankind stepped forward. Well, how could I put that?
I was just going to say, hello, I'm on the moon, it's great to be here, wish you were here.
I've got to think so
Hi,
better than that.
Mum.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, basically he got back, they sorted him out with a nice pension, he was happy. Because of, like, the rank that he got, he was like, you know, he had loads of medals and stuff. He said, right, we'll make him a colonel. He got that. Like I say, he got a pension. That was the end. He died in 1969. He was buried with his wife. He passed away.
His wife. I'm sure it just goes on to a different website about something completely different. And
Yeah,
it's
you're
just
talking about Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah. His page is missing. Oh dear.
So
Well, Carl, if someone could call in, did they train Leica the dog to sort of like, you know, dock and
He never made
re-entry?
it back, did he, like it?
They didn't bother. They didn't even bother.
They didn't bother bringing him
They
back.
just sent him up there, and they didn't have technology to bring him back. And they just went, yeah, that's that. That's brilliant. Well, I can do that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
really,
Yeah. What do you think of that, Carl? Rubbish, isn't it?
sort of brought it down a bit. But
But the little monkey made a colonel. Hero. Big hero. What was he in? What craft was he in? Sputnik.
just hang on a minute. He was in Jupiter AM.
Yeah.
Let me see that piece of paper. Let me
Yeah,
put
I
it
can guarantee there's nothing there about his training other than let's hope he's not sick on the control panel when we shoot him up at 400 Gs. Oh dear. I love the fact that you think that this monkey was a high. Do you know what I mean? When you think of these things that they send a monkey in space, do you think of the Planet of the Apes? Like they're sort of talking, sort of chimps and gorillas, and they're in tunics on horseback with snub-nosed rifles. What do you think of?
Just a little monkey getting on with it.
Look, he's pressed the button. Watch him press the button. This takes me back. Do you remember 1965, I think it was?
We're going to use him to train other DJs.
That's it then.
Goodbye.
Thanks. Cheers.
Cheers.
XFM's London with The Guardian Guide.
Hi, I'm Ricky Gervais. With me, Carl Pilkington.
Alright.
Alright? What's going on tonight, Carl?
Well, if you want a bit of live music, PJ Harvey's at the Carlin Apollo Hammersmith tonight, so that's alright.
Ross Noble still on at the Apollo Theatre. He's great. He makes it all up as he goes along, not like us, brilliantly scripted stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, over on National Geographic Channel, 8 o'clock, brilliant programme. It's called Cleverest Ape in the World.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what it's about is this ape, right, that's working with a scientist, and they do some maths tests together and that, and the ape manages to sort of outdo the scientist.
Don't talk rubbish.
That's what's happening
Well, it doesn't.
tonight.
It can't outdo a scientist on a maths test, can it?
Well, it does.
It can outdo it on swinging, but
Did you see that programme about swinging?
What?
It was on last week. This, all these old people, right, swapping partners and that. Except this old bloke, I don't know what he was doing there. He's about 79, 80, right? No one wanted to swing with him. Stood at the back watching.
the only thing swinging around him with his old saggy bollocks.
Yep.
And why are we talking about a programme that was on a week ago?
Well, if you want to know what's on tonight, look in the guide.
XFM's London with The Guardian Guide.
Complete 7-day listings. Free with The Guardian on Saturday.
What about this, Carl? Talking about world records last week. This is more your level. The world record for passing wind is 3,000 times in a row on Japanese television. Now, I'm assuming that was someone going for the record as opposed to a newsreader.
That'd have been an amazing news clip.
Just go, yeah, and more news. So, what do you think of that? 3,000 times in a row.
How long did that go on for?
I don't know. But it was 3,000 times in a row. Now, that is better than your Auntie Nora, because I remember you telling us a story about your Auntie Nora that had a little bit of a wind problem, but there's one continuous.
Yeah, yours was about 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Now, that's pretty amazing.
Yeah, but I don't think she knew she was about to do it and it wasn't being televised.
But didn't she call your mum halfway through, saying
Yeah,
something?
she sort of called up and said, "Oh, I'm a bit worried."
Why?
I was like, "What's up?" And she just said, "Oh, I'm it's seeping out of me." Yeah? It was just like gas coming
It was
out.
more like a leak, then, was it?
Yeah, I mean, they didn't talk about that. She said, "Oh, I'm sure it'll be alright," and they carried on chatting, and then she went like, "Hang on a minute," it stopped. And that, I think that was the last time it went on for that amount of time. She said, "Oh, it happens again, go to the doctor," and they carry on chatting.
Why does it happen at all?
Because what it was, she's one of them like old people who just have loads of tablets, and they said some of the tablets she was on, that was one of the side effects.
Sure. Brussels sprout tablets.
Well, it is odd because I just always thought, what was the illness that's a better side effect? Do you know what I mean? If she's happy that happening for 5 minutes at a time, and it can happen at any point,
Yeah.
you know, she could be out and about.
She only took the tablets for bad breath.
Why would you put yourself through that? But
Did it ever happen to her again? I mean, because obviously being at home, that's ideal, but if she'd been at something more important, you know, some kind of public function, a funeral...
But I think of her at home for 5 minutes, right, with her dress all bellowed out, just vacuuming like a little hovercraft.
Yeah, slightly off the floor.
Exactly, yeah.
I wonder if we can make it upstairs.
So, real monkey news. Should we kick off with real monkey news?
if you want.
It's a real fact, a fascinating fact about a monkey, and by monkey I mean chimpanzee, which is not a monkey. Let's get that straight.
In your monkey news, does the monkey operate any kind of machinery?
Absolutely
Does
not.
it drive any kind of vehicle?
No.
Does it save anyone from any kind of building?
This is scientific fact, okay? Mostly you mean chimpanzee when you say monkey. Chimpanzee is a great ape. Apes include chimpanzees, gorillas. And there's something here that puts it in common with humans. In fact, I think this is the only other animal that can do this. Okay, ready for it, Carl? Oh, chimpanzee, that real monkey news. This isn't made up. Okay, right. Are you ready for this, Carl?
Yeah, go on.
A chimpanzee can recognise itself in a mirror.
Is that meant to be good?
That's mental.
FM 104.9. Steve just back announced that for us.
Yeah, from the album Princess Superstar that was Princess Superstar and Untouchable Part 1. Did you enjoy it?
I really enjoyed it.
Good,
So I'll tell you what, I had two of the ingredients that I look for in a record. It was both fly and dope.
High five, man. Yeah,
Okay.
You're sweet, man.
Coming up,
Yeah.
I've got my film review.
Looking forward to
It's a
it.
great one. It's a great
Lovely.
film. I've got a Song for the Lovers any minute now.
Sure.
And
Probably loads more chat.
yeah, there will be. PJ Harvey, this is Love, XFM 104.9. It's Ricky Gervais show, isn't it?
With Steve Merchant.
Yeah, but you're going to keep quiet now, Steve, because I've got to do my world famous film review.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I know you criticise it because you
Sure.
say I do sort of like films that aren't on current release or that I sort of just do the plot or but I
Have
think a
you
lot of
taken that criticism on board?
I have.
Good.
This week's Ricky Gervais film review is Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book.
Yeah.
That was made in, what, 1968?
I don't know, but listen, shut up, right? It's a good review, right? Right, for people who either have heard it or haven't, you might learn something.
Sure.
Because it's sort of my take on it.
Has the review begun yet, or?
No, it's good from now, yeah?
Okay, go.
Go. Right, the little kid, he's in the jungle, right? But he knows the bear and the panther, they're good friends. But it's dangerous because you've got to watch out the tiger and the snake. Now, the reason is, they don't mind him, but he's human and he can make fire, they can't. That's why he's sort of in demand, even though they've conquered the power of speech, they can't make fire. And then, the orangutan gets him. Now, he's in trouble. But the bear puts coconuts on and makes himself look like it, then they fall off. They've got to get away. But then he meets a girl and then they're not,
Okay. Do you write these yourself,
Yeah.
or you don't get a professional to do it? Right.
Oh, no.
Okay. And what would you give that one out of 5?
It's 9.
That's a 9 out of 5. Strong review there. A strong film then for you.
One again.
And you'd recommend that for friends and family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on video or DVD or in the cinema.
Okay, good. All right. And the film again was?
Jungle Book.
Jungle Book. Jolly good. All right, thanks very much for that.
Well, now it's time for Song for the Lovers. This is the Smiths, and last night I dreamt that somebody loved me.
Good. Okay, cool. Yeah, lovely.
I forgot.
Go on.
The elephants.
Oh, well, that's going to ruin it for everyone. They won't understand what you're talking about.
Smiths. Lovely song. Last night I dreamt somebody loved me.
Beautiful.
Song for the Lovers there. On XFM 104.9. Can't believe I forgot the elephants. That was a key
Element of the review.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let it get you down, Rick. I know how
Right.
these things depress you if you
I know,
feel
I'm
you've not done the film review as best you could.
Yeah.
That kind of winds you up.
Yeah.
You stew about it. Played a beautiful song there. It was a song
thanks.
for the lovers.
Yeah.
And, I do get depressed when I see people around me who've got, girlfriends. And I think, because I haven't them, I just think, what's the rule? We mentioned last week that fat bloke from Pop Idols. He's got a bird, which annoys me, angers me. And this really depressed me. Walking into Piccadilly Circus Tube a couple of nights ago, homeless guy, wrapped up, unwashed, and northern. And he's being spoken to by some kind of carer, some worker who'd come out to dish out kind of stale sandwiches. And I just overheard as I was passing him going, well, of course, it's very difficult maintaining a long-distance relationship. And I sort of kind of lingered for a bit. I was thinking, what? And he was going, yeah. And basically I pieced together that he's got a girlfriend. He's from Leeds. He's got a girlfriend who's also homeless, who's homeless up in Leeds. And occasionally she kind of homelesses her way all the way
I
to
love
London.
the fact that he's travelled to be homeless.
I know. pathetic. Oh, it angered me that
Is there a lot of cheap housing in Leeds? Would that have ruined it for him?
But it just was. I assume maybe she was squatting or something. But it was like, and it just depressed me because it was like, not only is he homeless, but he's got a homeless girlfriend. But the homeless people are finding love.
Yeah.
Do you mean it's so? I mean, that's really depressing, Carl, isn't it? Unless they both became smackheads together. Or whatever.
No, Carl's found love on the street before, haven't you?
How's it going with your bird, Carl? Are you married? How long have you been out with her?
7 years.
Because I mean, you're quite a simple man.
Yeah.
You're sort of a simple.
In a nice way.
Ways.
I mean,
yeah,
you're like Helen
sense.
from Big Brother.
Yeah,
you're sort of nice enough, but
I look normal.
well, yeah, you sort of do. But you could be one of those that just suddenly go mental with a pen.
Yeah,
do you know
just
what I mean?
Stab people through the eyes.
Yeah, you sort of look normal. But if I wouldn't really want to wind you up to a point of frenzy.
How did you meet your girlfriend?
Through work.
What, through her work? What, you phoned up and said
We worked at the same place.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
You're quite an enigma, aren't you? Could you give us more on that?
At work, you met her at work. What, she came in selling sandwiches? She was going through the bins outside. What do you mean you met her
Why
at
are you
work?
having an attack on me? You're the one who's sad and lonely.
Oh, he's done you again. He's done you
Yeah, but what I thought was interesting was I just scratched at him and he just went mental.
Yeah, no,
It's like a
but
bear caught in a trap.
it's funny, innit? You'll never learn. Carl.
No, I was just interested to find out what the story was, because it might be a really romantic story.
Well, it's not.
All right, jeez. I mean, the fact he doesn't want to talk about his love affair.
I was thinking about you in the week, and like, does it worry you? I mean, you sort of joke about it now, and we're talking about it in the office, and you're like, oh, is Steve really touchy about the way he looks? And
Oh, what's this? Where's that come from?
He's done it again. He's done you again.
I was walking home the other night, and I was thinking about it. And do you worry that when you're old, you will be on your own?
You did start it though, didn't you?
Well, Carl, I'm glad you brought this up. because I mean, for me, you know, a lightweight, frothy entertainment show on XFM on a Saturday afternoon is exactly the place where I want to discuss the desperate, lonely future that's inevitably coming my way.
Oh God! I'll tell you what will cheer you up and forget all that. A bit of Embrace.
Oh, one of the most hated bands.
Hives, Main Offender. Before that, Embrace, Make It Last. I know you don't like Embrace much, but that's a nice tune.
Yeah.
They do cut a nice little chorus.
Sure.
And I think their heart's in the right place.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice. What could you do better? I was mucking around.
That's always fair.
No, I was thinking there's not enough avant-garde stuff. I just did this, right? There's a little spring on the mic. What does that sound like? Does that sound good? I haven't got my headphones on. Does that sound good?
It sounds brilliant.
I was thinking of doing that and just send it to John Peel.
It's good.
Maybe with some samples of like politicians going, "We will not."
I feel it's more a B-side at the moment, but I mean it's strong. I think it's you can work that out.
But that's without strings or anything. Without.
Sure, that's without I mean that's just kind of a basic demo. When you've worked that up with a decent producer.
Yeah.
Man alive.
Still coming. We got Radiohead. We've
What
got
are these fellas doing?
There's a couple of.
Quite noisy. It's just distracting.
Yeah. There's a couple of fellas behind us taking pictures. Don't take it takes two of them. I think one of them just got a. What are you from? X-Mag.
X-ray.
X-ray. What's X-ray?
It's the XFM magazine, Steve.
The XFM what? Magazine.
Where's that?
Where, is this available in shops?
Is it just a giveaway thing?
It's kind of giveaway, bit of information on bands.
Right.
Gigs are coming up.
How is it available?
Who gets it?
It's in top magazines.
You're really selling it, Carl. You're obviously a fan of the magazine.
It's alright.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it... This seems now like you've said, let's pretend we don't know what it is. You sell it on air, make it sound
I
like
don't know what it is.
Well, I'll show you later.
Okay, cool.
And if people want a copy of it, they can go to the website and subscribe and you get it for free.
That's alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you're going to be in it.
And we're going to be in it.
Centre pages.
I don't look my best. I don't dress for radio. And, you know.
Well, it's okay, because I'm photogenic, so I'll make up for whatever you
I'll push you forward.
Rick, I don't know if you were aware of this, but we have some tickets to give away. Is your favourite band Marky Smith's The Fall?
It is, yeah.
I thought it was. And is your favourite venue the Kentish Town Forum?
Oh, I'd see anything there. I'd see The Fall anywhere, and I'd see anything there. So if you're telling me The Fall are there, we're not giving away, Steve. I'd like those for myself.
Rick, I'm just trying to remember if your favourite support act of late is Schindler.
Oh, no, I hate them. I'm not going. Give them away.
Okay, so the doors are at 7:30. Doesn't say when it is.
I'm only
Is it
joking,
tonight, is it?
Schindler. I'm only joking, by the way. to Schindler. The lads in Schindler, if they think I'm being a little bit nasty.
It's tonight, it's 7:30, the tickets are £11.50 in advance. I'm assuming there's probably some still left, but we have some to give away. How many have we got to give away? Just
£3.
£3, is it? Have you, talking of Schindler, you know the people that make lifts? Or I think escalators as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you notice, like in
Yeah.
the bottom of a lift, it always says Schindler. It's always